Legends. I'm Sal. I'm from 2 Cents Toys. I'm very good friends with Ryan, Bobby, and Tony. You may have seen me on the channel here before. You may follow my channel. I don't know. But like I said, I'm from 2 Cents Toys, and I thought it might be fun to film a little video for Ryan for his channel. And that video being, we're going to look for 1/12 scale diorama pieces, and we're going to start our hunt with Dollar Tree. I come here a lot looking for this type of stuff. Find all sorts of things. Like here, I found some hay barrels, which they can just be hay barrels or whatever. Again, everything here's like $1, so it's not that bad. We got some Spanish moss here, some twine or some burlap string or whatever. And you got to use your imagination a little bit. Like I'm always thinking about customizing, or like this thing of shells here. Sometimes you can find shells, sometimes you find little bags of rocks or whatever. But it's little things that you can add to a diorama or for photos or what have you, or for customizing. Got some more Spanish moss here, hang that on trees. These things though, I like these a lot. They're like little miniature potted plants, and they're perfect for, an office diorama, or you can pull the plant out and make like a garden for your, diorama or whatever, or a jungle scene or something. But, if you're making like an executive office, ooh, here we go. We got the wood. With the price of lumber, this is where I come for a lot of my wood. Like we got these little blocks. That could be bricks or cinder blocks. That could be a computer if you wanted to, a little chalkboard, or it could just be a chalkboard or a tablet or something. Like, oh, here we go. The doll section. I know. We're boys, but we're in the doll section. And here's why. You can find furniture. Like, that might look a little small, but an armoire or a chest of drawers or a dresser or whatever you want to call it, they're actually a really great size. Now they come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. You got a wood stammer, paint them a little bit, but here we go into the craft section now. That could be like a container for venom, or then we got some more twine and rope there. It could be hangman's noose or whatever. We got all sorts of little things. Like we got these little glass bottles here. We got longer glass bottles, but these ones down here, these are what I like. I buy these about once a month or so, little glass bottles. I can make them like potions for Link. I can do all sorts of stuff with those. Like, they're great. Always check the craft section. You never know what you're going to get. Speaking of crafts, here we go into Hobby Lobby. We're going to just type in dollhouse up here. And we're going to scroll, see what we can find. Sometimes you can find stuff like there's baseboards, cabinets, doorways, things like that. Some stuff's a little pricey, but some stuff's not. Like we got these little furniture sets here. And I'll come back to them here in a second, but we got, there's some drinks and all that. There's a flag, there's some lamps, there's some street lights. The thing is, you need to know what size they are, especially if you're going to look online. So, there's the furniture set. It's teal. We have an end table and I don't know, some kind of table, whatever that's called. But you can see the sizes there. It gives you the size in inches down there and all that sort of stuff. So I recommend going in person to look for this kind of stuff, so that way you can like bring a figure with you and kind of put them next to it and see if it's going to work or not. Hobby Lobby is a bit of a hike for me, but here we're going to just type in dollhouse furniture and see what we can find. So here's all sorts of furniture, chairs, vases, vases, however you want to say it. And that piano might look a little familiar maybe. This set right here though, for sure, will look a little bit familiar. If you've seen my thumbnails or anything like that, I use that furniture set quite a bit. Same with that piano. If you have seen the New Year's video I made, I think it was 2 years ago now, that's the piano that I used for that video. So you can find all sorts of stuff at Hobby Lobby like that. I've been eyeballing this right here, this miniature office set, because it's got a computer, mouse, keyboard, all that kind of stuff. And then there's the rugs. I like these rugs. My rugs happen to be coasters, actually, but it's like the same thing, pretty much. I don't know if those are coasters or not, but mine are. So, pretty cool, I think. And the prices really aren't that bad. So, speaking of prices, if you want free shipping and you use Amazon, let's go to Amazon. So, we're going to look up dollhouse furniture, if I can spell furniture. And again, this is kind of the crapshoot, because this is the stuff that unless you like know the name, or you can look it up online, like in a forum or something, and ask people, you kind of have to hope that there's like a scale or something. So let's try 1/12 dollhouse furniture and see what comes up. There we go. So we got like a shower now. I do this about once every week, once every 2 weeks, because there's always new stuff coming up and new stuff going. I picked up those chairs, and they say 112. Those chairs, those red ones that we just scrolled past, are not 112 scale, I can tell you that. I have one right next to me, and it's not 112. So, let's look up accessories. This is the thing I like. So here you can see we got some, it says beer bottles and books and all sorts of stuff. I buy this stuff a lot. I have that TV set, which I think works pretty good, honestly. So you got like potted plants and cookware and some glass bottles over there. You can get the Harry Potter series in dollhouse miniature form if you want. You know, kitchen chairs, all sorts of stuff. I've bought like a cooler. I've bought beer cans. I've bought ice cubes. I've got all sorts of 112 scale stuff. So, you know, Amazon, depending. Sometimes I've been burned, sometimes I haven't, but it really depends on what you're looking for. So, you know, just, you know, think about it a little bit. But that's pretty much all I got for you. That's pretty much where I look for things. That's where I hunt for things. You know, it can be a crapshoot at times. You know, eBay is also a good option, or, you know, if you want to make your own stuff, I recommend doing that. So that way it can be the measurement that you want. But anyway, if you're looking to do 112 dioramas or take photos or something, and you're tired of Photoshop and you want to make it look more realistic, there are some places to look. You know, that's what I do, especially Dollar Tree. It's cheap. So if you buy it, you get it home, and it's not that great, you're only out $1 instead of, you know, however much it is on Amazon or Hobby Lobby or whatever. But anyway, if you found this video useful or helpful in any way, all I ask is you subscribe to the 3POA. It helps them out, and I always appreciate it when you do. And I guess I'll see you next time, if there's a next time, if I'm good enough. See ya.